Now on March the 12th, we have the hotly anticipated US CPI print. So here's the main points. Markets are expecting headline CPI to rise to around 0.4% in Feb, core inflation to go up by about 0.3%. Traders are sort of getting more hawkish on rate hikes after January's CPI jump, and they're going to be keeping a close eye on February's numbers to kind of fine-tune their projections. Now, the market's anticipating 3 rate cuts this year with a decent chance of a 4th. And Fed's Chair Powell recently mentioned that inflation has eased a bit lately, but they're not rushing to cut rates until they're sure inflation is heading sustainably towards their 2% target. So a big miss to the upside in the data could send the dollar sharply higher again, and that would send the euro-US dollar lower. Now, if you just look at the euro-US dollar over the US CPI print, this is from the 8th of March 2023 to the 8th of March 2024, so the last year. Notice how the CPI readings, they have tended to look to surprise to the upside. We've seen more euro-US dollar falls than gains. And when it has fallen, you can see that it's fallen quite significantly. We've had maximum falls of 1.44%. That was, a year ago. But then since then, when we're seeing surprises, we're seeing drops around 0.5%. You can see here in 2023. You can see here they're all 2023. You can see here in May 2023, in September 2023, and in February 2023, you can see these moves higher in the dollar, which sends the euro-US dollar lower. So there is a bit more of a bias for selling, but notice if we do see an outer consensus print, what you can see is about 0.5% in gains or falls. So keep an eye out for the CPI numbers on March the 12th. They can really move markets. The major trade risk here, of course, is the event itself. If the CPI surprises one way or the other, then that's going to impact the volatility in the euro-US dollar pair. But this great feature from Seasonax gives us an idea of what kind of moves we can expect. You can see with upside moves, 2023 of 1.44%, but then quite a few of moves around 0.5% or just over 0.5%. So that's the sort of expectations we can have around the volatility on particularly out of consensus prints. Remember, don't just trade it, Seasonax it.